Hello, everyone. This is a tabletop conversation for December. I am
For the long
Robert.
spoon.
For the long spoon. I'm Robert.
I'm Suzanne.
Oh, I'm Sandra.
I'm Christina.
And I'm Suzanne.
And here we are gathered around on a nice winter's night
Yeah.
in the northern hemisphere, I should say.
After working all day on the Christmas
Oh boy, yes.
everything.
The Christmas everything. Well, we're going to start off the tabletop conversation with, we pulled one of the oracles from the ancient wisdom cards, and this is number 9.
And we thought its inspiration would help us with the conversation.
With the conversation. So number 9 says, begin to germinate all that you are, and do not stop until you know you have fully boomed your course of will freely. And that's well said, boomed. This is time of year to boom. And it says, begin to germinate all that you are, and do not stop until you know you have fully bloomed your true potential. Embrace the process of growth and change, allowing your inner strength and determination to guide you towards your goals. Cultivate your passions, nurture your talents, and give yourself the freedom to explore and evolve. Only when you have fully embraced your authentic self and pursued your aspirations with unwavering determination will you have truly realized the power of your will. Let every step you take be a testament to your courage and resilience as you boldly navigate the course of your life with an unwavering sense of purpose. And this time of year does give people a sense of purpose. Part of the holidays, part of the gift of the holidays, is a sense of purpose, and that's part of
to move out of the year.
It's part of the gift giving aspect of it too, is having a sense of self enough to feel the generosity of everything, and then being generous yourself.
And I don't think you can do that well until you are fully, you register your own sense of purpose. Can you really understand someone else's and the determination it takes to navigate that?
Yeah. That's true, being able to navigate it.
And so all of us have, I feel, for myself, have journeyed out of the regular rhythm that the world keeps pace with. And so we have navigated beyond what many would even understand as a sense of purpose. And we've had to really navigate through the woods. Like, we've had to be able to find our own counsel. I feel like we've had to find counsel in our lives and in each other. When you form a community, you've got to be willing to also find counsel in each other, and that is a daily navigational opportunity. And when you live in community, every time you can find counsel in each other, you renew your life force and what supports it in your immediate environment. That's what I experience. How do y'all see that?
Yes.
Yeah, I know as you were reading, it's like this time is, we're at a point now of moving out of this present year. And I want that unwavering understanding of who I am and what my aspirations are and what my purpose is. So to me, that's what's helping me see that this is the point that I need to come to.
You can be at odds, or you can be in a navigational acceptance of your life and the people you live. It's just like we sit down every week and we do menu. Well, we do menu more like a few ideas, or listening in to the counsel of Suzanne, who is working with what food we have and what food she can easily fix and then we're working with our own present needs of what food. And so there is a collaboration, a navigation,
Mm-hmm.
just to even have a menu and to trust each other with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Food is such a biggie thing to. It's one thing to trust food with your parents when you're a child.
Yeah.
But I think it's very different to trust food uh, as adults with more than yourself. And
Yeah.
families do that every day, and communities. And I think that is it's a huge navigational skill that I have to have, you have to even meet my spiritual needs to be able to assimilate them. That's what I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
love that. I think that is so true and so unique about what we have discovered and been given as a community to be able to work with, that I think does just the recognition from early on in this work
Yeah.
of us being together. There was the gift of the knowledge and insight that food is what helps us assimilate consciousness, and it was a gift to humanity to be able to do that. And I think as humanity has evolved, the complexity of the foods required to help you assimilate and, dare I say, like navigate through all the judgments, all the things around food out there, to actually support your sovereignty, to support what you are trying to move and reach for in your consciousness. And as a community, I don't think there's anything more powerful than, as you said, Suzanne, being able to collaborate and find that highest potential node of what foods will support all five of us who are individually moving through our own passages and consciousness advances, but then also doing it together as a community. And that takes a lot, and I think the skills that we've all learned and honed to do just the menu planning every week, and we do it and have done it faithfully for all the years we've been together. And I think it really has honed a skill and an ability to do that. And I know I'm very grateful for that role that I play in that community collaboration of it, because it has helped me grow tremendously, that wouldn't have given me opportunities to do it otherwise. And so I think it's kind of like an anchor for us.
Well, we're such foodies.
We are, and it gives us lift and joy and helps us have things to look forward to, and you know.
There's a lot of days that in the early morning, you and just Christina are preparing food for her for the day, and that will meet her needs as she's out and about, and then also preparing food, beginning to prepare food for the whole family and what we need right now. I think that's powerful to experience.
And it's about purpose too, just like this whole oracle is about, and what Sandra was saying. I mean, it's important to feel purpose, and but a deeper purpose than just what may look like on the surface. And that kind of work, when you align it with your intentions, with consciousness, automatically provides a lot of sense of purpose.
Well, doesn't that help you, Christina, as you go out in the day? You have this familiar base that kind of holds you as you go in and out of the different cities and people's homes and everything.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I was just sitting here just reading these three paragraphs and just thinking about how much of a navigational map that is. I mean, you could spend a whole lifetime breaking down these 3 paragraphs.
Oh,
Mhm.
And I think it's very inspiring because I feel like oftentimes working with patients when they're having the hardest time of their lives, you know, to try to help them try to see their true potential, you have to see that for yourself as well. And I do feel like, um, being able to, I love the part where it says, only when you have fully embraced your authentic self and pursued your aspirations with unwavering determination will you have truly realized the power of your will. And you really have to activate your will when you're getting better.
Yeah.
And even as, like, just for all of us, each and every day, stepping into a new day. And there's just so much in this one page that I feel really, it's very rich. And I think it's very fertile soil. So I think a lot can germinate just from the words on this page. But I think it's also an interesting place to travel sometimes. Embracing the process of growth and change can be really uncomfortable for ourselves and also working with others
Who are in
experiencing
that process,
too.
yeah.
And I've been able to really step into a place of real tenderness and compassion for those experiencing changes that they really don't want to have to make, but it will allow them to ultimately get them to where they want to be. But sometimes being part of change for other people is not always comfortable.
Yeah.
But I really love the embrace the process of growth and change and allowing your inner strength and determination to guide you towards your goals. And I think that's absolutely almost a mission statement. Being on the road, working with people, but also in our everyday lives.
Yeah.
And it's very empowering to end a year and start a year reading this, and I feel like these words are really, really beautifully timed right now.
Mhm.
So thank you all.
Yeah, it feels very fitting
You're
to be the
welcome.
one for December
Yeah,
to round
it
out the
really
year.
does.
Yeah.
yeah, it's really.
So-
This is a real portal year.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna say?
I was just going to say it really has, I believe, for all. I don't think we say this every single year, but it feels so big this year that this year feels like it's really, really required
Yes.
a ton of determined will and resilience to get and courage to get through this year. And I think there are certain years that people that you go through that you can identify are pretty intensely change making, and I don't know, they're a different breed of what it requires of you to get through that particular year and all that it holds and has held for us. But I think that we have been able to come through it so much more volumized with who we are and what we need, want, are determined to do, and the purpose is all folded inside of that. And I loved how you mentioned about, like, when we're preparing the food for Christina to take on the road for her day working with people, that she doesn't always know new environments, new situations, and to bring to those people what she just was referring to and talking to requires support on levels that people don't always match up. Most people are out there just grabbing something from a convenience store or fast food or whatever just to survive and get through their day. But when you're living intentionally, and like we are,
I feel really fortunate.
yeah, but we know the importance and the value and how, so we're a team in sensing of what the day is going to require, that you're going to need to call upon. And so we work together to feel what you're going to need to have for that day, and so I love that we actually have that richness in our everyday life, of so much meaning and intention behind even just what food we're going to take for lunch, you know, or
Really
breakfast. And so,
And we also have to allow each other room, and we do.
Yeah.
Because every day we're all coming out of our dream work, we're coming out of whatever transformative energy we are as a person, and we have to have room in this house to be in all those. We can't all be in the same area.
right.
And to make room for all of us to breathe is huge.
Yeah.
It's huge to, like, for us, we pop out of our room, we're right in the kitchen, and sometimes we're really ready for conversation, and sometimes we just can't hardly begin.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with where you all are and where Sandra is. And if we were all in the same little row, it'd be different, but we're not like little ducks in a row. We are different totemics. We have different navigational needs and different navigational ways, and we come together as a community to support that kind of life. And I think it's really complex to even come downstairs in the morning, and it's pretty complex to come out of our room in the morning, and it's like sometimes you got a great face, and sometimes your face has all been peeled away, and we honor that in each other. To me, that's where love lies.
That's what I feel like the coming up this year has been, we have created through the bonding of our community and the work that you all have put out and put out online, for the media, has had a huge effect on what's going on in our country right now. This has been a very big year of change and conflict, as well as other countries. And I have always felt that as we've changed and as we've come together more tightly and working things out, that we contribute to the changes that need to be made in our country, in our world.
Thank you. I believe that too.
I mean,
Me too.
major things that happen, and I know we've either been through it that week before, have worked with it, not been in conflict,
Yeah.
but I mean, have worked with that
Working
whole
with
concept.
the pattern of it,
Yeah, pattern. Yes, thank you. The pattern, and
because it's all part of our everyday life. The whole world, we're all connected that way.
yeah,
So
yeah,
when we try to break down a pattern that's really hard, we are always, at least this is the way we know, we are always
That's the way
making a difference. And it's been a hard one to hold. And
yeah.
I had a really good friend write me this week, and she told me that she realizes how much we have to hold because there's so little recognition for what we actually do and spend
Right.
time in, and that in itself, she said that she admired that, and that it should be honored. And it's one thing when we say it, it's wonderful, but when someone else outside of
Right.
our daily recognizes that, they've had to really reach far, because we travel far, we travel deep, and we can't explain to everybody why we know what we know or what we believe in, and in the manner in which we know things need breaking down in the everyday life, not in some big
Yeah, I know.
giant event, but in the everyday life of
Makes a
getting
change.
up and coming to the kitchen, coming to the out of your rooms into the livelihood of other people. Not just they put on all their makeup and they're all to work and they're all frou-frou. No, right in their, just square out of their dreams, square out of their spiritual persona, um, facing into that. It's a much richer life, but it has also calls for a lot of sovereignty and navigational assistance.
Hmm. Well, I know that I'm going to switch over here to this one to show and uh, what's in this issue that you're uh, part of as you're listening to this conversation. We have, as we always do, the tabletop conversation, and usually we put on 2 to 3 to 4 issues of the flip book, the Alchemical Read magazine. So we have
That we do every week.
we have 3 this month, 2 from November, and the latest one from December. This the 14th.
And we do the Alchemical Mind. Share it, the December one right now. And what was our number you were telling me today where we are for this month in that blog?
Yeah, the Chemical Mind right now we're at 13,400, I think, which is about 5,000 more than we did last month, and it's continuing to build. And the reason that this issue is coming out later is that we had that flu bug attack, and so we didn't have entries on for a while.
Yeah.
And yet they still continue to grow visits.
A lot from France.
And
the
yeah,
biggest
a
number.
whole lot from France this time. And so it shows that people are coming to the blog not just for something that landed there that day, but they're coming to look through it, to go to reference through it, and obviously they're coming
And
because
these
it's helping them.
numbers are phenomenal.
So it feels very wonderful that this is building.
It's building and it's
So
It's
in
affecting
this
the world.
issue of the December
Long spoon.
Long Spoon, we have the Dreamtime book is there. The Creative Life series is the one called Time. How does that reach us? Which is a good
Oh yeah.
topic
that's a
for
good-
the end of the year. Then the Syrian Feline Oracle of Spiritual Midwifery. Then the Alchemical Mind blog, we've selected one from December. And then we have several galleries. One is December, Christmas at Clarity House Over the Years, the gallery. Another gallery is Gallery of the Red House is Kundalini Rising Collages. And the other gallery is Toy Collages. I loved what you selected to put in there. Then we have the collages from the Sacred Altar Space that can be printed out for your altar. And then the Kuan Yin Oracle is number 7, Protection. And then we have the Stitch in Time blog and Gabriel's Sound blog. So take your time. I know we've come at mid-month, but you have time to sit down with a cup of tea or coffee or your favorite holiday snack and just reach into this
it's
issue.
something
It
deep
really is
that
nurturing.
will put you in this season
Yes, it
quite
really
quickly.
will. Yeah.
You know, anything you read here, and it's
Very
it's our
supportive.
life ongoing. It's our life right now, and our life
Mhm.
years ago, and our life yesterday and today.
And we want to thank you all for continuing to support us, to subscribe to
Yeah,
The Long
and
Spoon.
we need that very much to
It-
keep ourselves going.
it helps
really
us
is a huge
continue.
support.
It helps us continue the work. So thank you very much.
How do y'all think about that?
Oh no.
uh-huh. We do.
Well, we're kind of all gone today.
Yeah,
so,
we've had
so
a
apologize
big work
if
day.
we
So
feel like we're on Mars, but still,
so happy holidays to everyone.
happy holiday.
Thank you for being part of this and enjoy this issue. And then, of course, we'll have one
Happy-
coming out in January.
Yeah.
And it will definitely
Happy
nurture
New
you.
Year coming.
Yeah.
Yes, and our anniversary is
Oh,
that's
this
right.
month,
Uh-huh.
and it'll
The
be
end of the week here.
how many years?
36.
36 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, our anniversary is on the 20th, right at the.
Mm-hmm.
Solstice.
Right at the
Solstice.
solstice
Yes,
time.
yeah,
Yep.
solstice.
So thank you again. Enjoy the issue, and we send our love and blessings and happy holiday greetings to everyone.
And thank you, Suzanne. And
Yes, thank
Christina
you.
And Sandra.
Yes, thank you
And
for
Robert
being a
and Eve.
big part of this community and a big part of supporting the effort of the Long Spoon. So until next month, there you have it.